Okay, so you talked about Matt Larkin's article. Essentially, the gist of it, fellas, is that league average goaltending's flirting with 900 again. After 10 years ago, it would have been around 915 or so. Meanwhile, in Calgary, you've got a Calder eligible player who's leading the league in 5-on-5 save percentage. Why is there no buzz about Wolf for Calder? I'm hearing all kinds of stuff about guys that are not nearly as impactful as the guy that's leading the league in save percentage at even strength.
Well, then you didn't listen to the DFO rundown today with Jason Greger, because I talked about exactly that.
Thank you.
And look, for me, Dustin Wolf, if I'm voting today, is in my top 3 for Calder. The question will be, how many games does he end up playing? And what does that save percentage end up looking like as we get later in the year? We know, and Ryan Clark wrote a great story about this on ESPN.com last week. And in fact, you should have him on your show because he's a friend of the show and he's good. He said, why has it been since Steve Mason that it's taken so long for a goalie to win the Calder? And I think one of the big sticking points for voters is games played, impact, right? And a lot's also going to depend on where are the Flames in the standings relative to all of it when it's all said and done. But I'll take it one step further. Not only should he be in the mix for the Calder, but if he continues to play at this level, the Calgary Flames are going to make the playoffs.
Rhett said it. The one thing that undermines a rebuild is elite goaltending.
He's a really good goalie.
They've gotten it from him. They really have. He's 6-2-1. And
by the way, Vladar hasn't been bad either.
No, he's had the tougher matchups too. Yeah.
Cooley's been ridiculous in the AHL.
And they have some structure. We didn't think they'd be good in front of them, but defensively they've been fine. It's offensively they've actually been struggling.
Friggin' Conroy.
If Dustin Wolf continues to play at a 920, 921 save percentage, the Flames will be in and the Kings will be out.
That's wild.
It's not hard to imagine at this point. I kind of agree. And I think Wolf is just starting to feel it.
I agree.
So what's an ideal total of games played?
50 plus.
If he plays that way, how don't you play him 50 plus? Like, you kind of have to, I think. I mean, as good as Vladar has been, and you can't criticize him at all. I just think if Wolf is going to put up those numbers, you're going to jump on board, because the question was, can he do it at this level? He's doing it. He's going to be your guy. And if he's going to go and show you that he's got it and wants it and is just starting to take, you're going to ride him. You're quickly going to ride, because he's not 20, right? That's the other thing. He's been seasoned. He doesn't.
4th or 5th year pro.
Yeah. How many games was he playing in the minors?
A ton, like a shit
ton.
The other thing, like Ullmark wins the Vezina with 48 starts 2 years ago, and people all of a sudden the Calder care about that. Like, that's ridiculous.
I'm just don't shoot the messenger.
No. And I'm not blaming you, Frank, because you're level-headed. You always I agree with a lot of your voting stances. You made people publish their voting as the pres. I think you've done a lot of good work there, but it's so weird to me that you'd give away the best award for goaltending with a 48 game starter and no one has a qualm about it. And now all of a sudden, because it's the Calder, people care. Like, huh?
Well, you also can't look at the rest of the class too, right? Like, Celebrini was hurt for like almost a month, and then Stankoven has been good, but has 4 goals to this point, and Michkov has been a healthy scratch already. So it's not like the rest of the rookie class has been absolutely lighting the world on fire. Why isn't Wolf getting more love?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.